So we are going to describe the exercises that Matilda will be doing for her exercise plan. So the beginning exercises are from the acute stage of DeQuervain's Tenosynovitis. So with that, we're focusing on passive range of motion. So Matilda is going to put her affected hand flat on the table, and she's going to lift up her thumb with her unaffected hand to wherever it feels more comfortable, and she's going to place it back down. Now we want to keep the affected hand as relaxed as possible and make sure that it's the unaffected hand that's doing the motion, not the actual muscle, because we don't want to cause any damage in the acute stage. The second exercise, again, passive range of motion. She's going to have her hand with her ulnar border flat on the table, and she's going to passively lift her thumb and let it come back down. And she's going to do those 10 times as well, every couple hours. Now the third one, you're going to have your ulnar border of your arm on the table, and you're going to allow the hand to drop to where it feels comfortable. So before you feel the stretch through the two tendons here. And then she's going to passively, I guess you can't see that, passively bring her hand back to the starting point and let it fall again and passively bring it back up. With the next stage, we're going to do those same exercises, but she's going to start incorporating active range of motion. So with this exercise, instead of using your unaffected hand, she's going to use the affected hand to work on the active range of motion of those muscles. So she's going to lift her thumb up by herself. And then the second exercise, again, lifting her thumb as if to give a thumbs up. And then with this exercise, she's going to let her hand fall and then raise it back to normal on her own. And with those ones, because we're starting to build some strength, she's going to do 15 repetitions. She's going to do 3 sets of each, and she's going to give 2 minutes of rest in between each set. And then she's going to do that for 4 to 6 weeks likely. And once we've gotten to a point where the strength has been built, we're going to start doing resistance. So when I talk about resistance bands, normally we think of these big, thick ones. And with the exercises we're doing, that can actually cause a little bit of bulk and uncomfortableness because the hand is so small. So we can use hair elastic. So this one's thinner, so the resistance is going to be a little less, whereas this one's thicker, so the resistance is a little more. So we'll start with the thinner one. You're going to anchor it with your unaffected hand and lift your thumb, making sure there's resistance against that. And again, we're going to do the 15 reps, 3 sets, 2 minutes in between each. And with both of those, she's only going to do them 3 days a week because they are muscular endurance type exercises. With this one, again, hooking on here and lifting. Now with the one where the entire hand is off, that's when you can use one of these resistance bands because the entire hand is a little bit larger. And you're just going to anchor, let it fall, and resist back. Fall, resist back. So she'll start with lower resistance, and then as things progress, you can start using thicker bands for the exercises to create some more resistance. And those are the exercises we'll use for Matilda to deal with her DeQuervain's Tenosynovitis.